The myth of the Morrigan, goddess of war, death, and fate. Although it's less of a myth than you might think, as are all the tales of gods and goddesses. Humans have twisted the stories over the years, though, and somewhere along the way lost the fact that most are actually daemons. The Morrigan was created as the harbinger of death and was gifted 3 crows as her first familiars, imbued with her powers under the constellation Corvus. As her powers grew, she learned how to create more familiars with her own magic, and use them to watch over wars, sending them in as omens of death. Her creations weren't the same, though. They were more of a hive mind and lacked the bonds she shared with her original 3. One of her original crow familiars was named Ginny, and fate, one that the Morrigan couldn't see, had more in store for her. One day, while overseeing a war between 2 pirate fleets, Ginny let her curiosity get the best of her. She had heard that the pirates were fighting over supposed treasure and the Tyrnanog rumored to be in the cave at the center of the Bermuda Triangle. While the Morrigan was distracted, Ginny snuck away to try and see the treasure for herself. Disappointingly, the cave was empty, except for a pool of water at its center. Ginny swooped down to hydrate before going back, but was overcome with a searing pain that briefly knocked her unconscious. She came to a short time later and noticed her body felt off. Looking down, expecting to see her usual black feathers, she was shocked to find a human body instead. Unused to walking with human legs, she clumsily made her way outside, hoping to find the Morrigan for help. By the time she made her way out, the Morrigan had discovered she was missing and found her at the mouth of the cave. Instead of helping her, though, she was furious at her insubordination. Ginny's curiosity had gotten her into trouble before, but this time she had gone against direct orders from the Morrigan and other deities to not touch the Tyrnanog. Ginny pleaded with her, explaining that it was a misunderstanding and that she didn't realize it was the Tyrnanog when she drank from it. The Morrigan didn't care, though, claiming she had gone too far this time and severed the familiar bond tying them together. Another searing pain erupted on her arm. A white feather appeared, marking her as exiled from returning home. Ginny was left alone on the island, stuck on Earth for the foreseeable future. She eventually learned she could still summon her wings and shift into her crow form, so she was able to fly away from the island. She came across a pirate ship eventually, needing to land to rest from her long journey. She was ordered to be locked in the brig at first, their mortal fear of the unknown making them weary of her black wings and the omens crows typically bring. Eventually, she was able to persuade them she wasn't an enemy, though, and she grew to enjoy the lifestyle of the pirates. And thus, her pirating journey began. She eventually became a captain and had many crews over the years, but those are stories for another time. And here we are today, after pirating has died off, in a new era where journeys can be had in games and streaming to you all, a new chapter in her life began.